So my ship is still towards the galactic center, but I'll have to see where I am. I don't know where the fuck I am. I know nothing. Also, let's get some music playing in the background here. Cause we got that elite stuff. I need to take time to play elite every time I leave and come back and forget everything. Oh! Maybe I'm not gonna be able to play. I just realized I never mapped my new stick to elite, which I'm not gonna take the time to do. Let me see where I am in the universe and if I can just connect and fly. Cause, I've got very different buttons set up. I didn't even think about that. I was just like, time to fly, yeah! Okay, so it doesn't even recognize my stuff. Hang on. Options, controls. Hello? No? Why are you telling me generic joystick? Hello? Question mark? What was the fix for this again? When it wasn't, recognizing my crap? Hey, Prime Operative, what's up? Does anyone remember? I thought it was just that I had to switch it in here. Otherwise, I suppose I could do mouse and keyboard. I kind of remember the buttons. Well, let's at least see where I am. Vente Rumo, how you doing? So I am Steam controller setup. I'll check. It should be... I think I kept it off on purpose because I knew I'd forget. Oopsies. Oopsies. Oh, well, crap. I hit the wrong button. Get me back to the map, please. Alright, so I am here at O'Gary. So I think what I was doing was just heading straight back to the bubble because I wanted to play with you guys again. Yeah, let me alt-tab real quick and see if that is the thing. Because it could be. Controller... settings... Was it turn it on or off? Because it's off right now, the generic... Gamepad configuration is off. Ooh, Elite Dangerous, I know, right? 770 for car repairs? Blah. Unplug the stick, exit game, plug stick back in. Gross. Yes, I'm on PC. I mean, worst comes to worst, I could just fly with mouse and keyboard. Just kind of a bummer, because new stick. Yeah, I don't remember whether it was supposed to be on or off, so I'm gonna turn it on and then see if this is in here. No. Or maybe I have to restart the game. Yeah, I don't really want to have to finagle with this right now. Well, that sucks. I was all excited. I think I need to turn this off, though. If Steam input generic gamepad configuration is enabled, then it will then be reconfigurable per game using the same configurator system. I I don't remember if that had to be on or off. Don't you dare play with mouse and keyboard. Well, I don't want this to be a text stream, you know? As much as I want to figure it out. Let me try just rebooting the game. I've turned it on again. Oh. Let's just boot up the game again. How's everybody doing? I mean, worst comes to worst, I go back to Squadrons and then set this up when I'm not live. But I really wanted to fly my spaceship. Come on, Elite. You can do it. I believe in you. Alright, play the game. Play the game. Do it. Takes a little bit to boot up. Who here is super excited for Space Legs? It's me! Fucking love Space Legs. Spacey leggies. But the Imperial Clipper? Didn't realize the stock one has less than 6 light-year jump range. Oh! That's brutal. Yeah, that didn't work. So... I guess I'll just do mouse and keyboard. I'll figure this out later. I can't be bothered right now. Can't be bothered. So let me just move my stick. Ugh. Gently now, gently. That's kind of a bummer, but oh well. Try, okay, fine. One more thing. Controller, general, unchecked, generic. That's what I had at first. Yeah, that's what I had. I had it off, and then I just turned it on to see if that fixed it. That's exactly what I just tried. I'm gonna turn it back off again so that doesn't fuck with things. But yeah, it was already off, and it's still not working. Go away. Oh, everything's broken. Everything's broken! Everything is borked when you're part of a team. Everything is broken! Connect to the private thing. Yeah, I'll just do mouse and keyboard and I'll get it set up for next time. Sorry, I just knocked over my water. It only came out a little bit though, which is good. Ugh. Which also means I need to scoot my thing down. Whee! Oh no, this means that this is gonna be so janky. The camera setup is gonna be so janky for today. Hi chat, you're all the way up there now. Alright, here we go. Let's see if I remember any of these controls. Oh, I'm gonna be so bad at flying now. What's flight assist off? I don't even remember. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Oh no, don't do that! I don't remember the buttons. Don't remember those buttons. Alright, let's go home. Where is home? Lod 26. It's not quite home. It's not O'Gary. Ooh boy. No. Where did I put my home? It's not Beagle Point either. Hang on. It was something about butts. Ass Garage! Ass Garage! That's where we are. Tiny Lecton! You launch the game through Steam, yes. I'm launching it the same way I always do. So the other week I had to replace oil in the cooler. Gross. Cars are expensive. So that Elite Dangerous does not recognize joysticks when launched through Steam? Wait, how? Wait, what? That's always how I launch it. Is that new? You have the scrub Xbox version? That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. Mazik, how you doing? Ass Garage. We're just in the Ass Garage. Don't worry about it. This feels very strange. I like having my monitor here. I kind of wish my camera was... But it's nice to be, like, centered on the screen a little bit. A little bit. Feels weird, though. Like, I'm so used to being just higher up now. I'm just like, I am small. Since I'm mostly going to be just doing jumps to get back to center so we can do no crossplay yet. That's right, I forgot about that. Oh, Jiminy's. I thought it was Shift J to get into... Does anyone remember the default commands for Elite on mouse and keyboard? Because yeah, Toasty, I already put my stuff off the table. I will try that tonight, but I only have an hour and a half. I know I'm not in view of the jump. I'm not trying to jump, I'm trying to get to Super Cruise. I thought it was Shift and J. Almost work time for you? Yeah, I only have an hour and a half until, was it Control and Shift? Or... You don't know what this game is about? Oh, have you never seen it? I think you would like it. I mean, I think everyone would like it. Maybe just J? No. J is jump. Did they change all the default settings? Don't do that to me. I have muscle memory, dude. Alright. Well, that's some bullshit. I'm sure that that's what it was, and they just didn't fucking do it.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Why does it keep putting the chat up when I hit W? You're so weird, game. Yeah, this is something I'll have to muck around with when I'm offline. And it's not, There we go. Not worth trying to figure it out, just before I gotta go to work. If this were a longer stream day, I would. I'll just do it tonight. Feels so weird to be back on mouse and keyboard. Like, this feels so awkward. It feels so strange. So weird. How many jumps do we have? 296. Have a great day, I gotta go. Bye, Chaz! Thank you for stopping in and hanging out. I hope you have a good rest of your day. We'll see you another time. See you later. You leaving too, Prime Operative? Going to work? Hope you have a good day. Hope work goes smoothly for you, and we will see you later. So yeah, for those of you unfamiliar with Elite, it is a space sim, and it's a like open sandboxy kind of a thing. So you can like, it's a however you want kind of a game.
Disengage.
If you want to do PvP and go around and kill other players when they're going about their business, you could do that. There's combat versus AI, like bounty missions. You can do mining. I was exploring. I went to the Galactic Center, and now I'm on my way back to what is called the Bubble. It's the systems close to Earth where most of the players hang out. Because that way it's easier. People are usually in that area unless they're off exploring. So it's just easier to hook up with people for purposes of playing.
System scan.
I'm going back towards the Bubble so that I can meet up with other elite friends and do combat stuff. I'm not giving up on the dogfight. I just gotta get back to the center. And I want to do canyon flying.
Frame shift drive charging.
I usually fly flight assist off, which means that your inertia carries. So if you use your thrusters to strafe left, you will keep going left until you counter it. It's just a more complex way of flying. And I really like it. What else? Oh, it's a 1-to-1 replica of our of like the real world galaxy, like the actual galaxy. Obviously, we don't have complex space travel and hyperlight jumps, but they had to also make sure that, hey, it's a video game. There's also aliens. You can go hunt aliens. You can do cargo missions. It just like the flight feels really good. I know all I'm doing is scooting around planets and jumping.
Disengaged. Frame shift
Missed
drive
most of the
charging.
excitement with the terrorist attacks in the Empire and Thargoids attacking the Witchhead Nebula. I've never been around for any of their like in-game events. I'd like to. I'd like to eventually. And if we can get people in Elite, we could do an in-house CQC, which is close quarters combat. They have like deathmatch, team deathmatch, capture the flag. And I believe you can do in-house matches, custom matches. I'm not positive, so don't quote me on that. I was trying to look last night, but I couldn't find what I wanted, and again, tired and headache, so I was like, you know what?
Frame shift drive
How about I just don't? Oh boy. Had to turn my fan back off. Okay, Smokey. Community goes, yeah, you missed out on most of them because of Muggle work. I was only made aware of a couple of recent ones, but I was way too deep into Squadrons. Still doing flight assist on? That's okay. Fly however you want to.
fuel scooping.
I just like to make things difficult for myself, so I use flight assist off. It doesn't matter when you're in Super Cruise anyway. There is no flight assist on or off. It's just fly.
Frame shift drive charging.
Haven't had the time to devote to really picking it up like I should. I mean, I just exclusively did it until I could do it. Granted, I was playing 2 times a week for 4 hours, well, like 3.5 to 4 hours each day. So that's what, between like 7 and 8 hours a week? But like, if you just do it every time that you're playing, you'll pick it up eventually. You don't really have to, like, devote extra time to learning it.
Fuel scooping.
So what's everybody got going on today? I know a lot of you are working. I have work shortly. Work was kind of chaotic yesterday,
Frameshift drive.
so I didn't get everything done that I wanted to, but I'm gonna finish it all up today. And then when I get home, I'm gonna, you know what, let me put it on my to-do list to see if I can get my new stick to register for the game, because definitely want. You're on strike. Elite. And I also need to remap keys anyway, because I don't have the same buttons that I did on my other stick.
Scooping. System scan complete.
I'm trying. I'm gonna slow down and just scoop some extra fuel. Man, I'm so not used to looking at the HUD anymore. Like, forgot where my speed was. It's reteaching my brain too much time in flight sims. It's a different thought process. I have to map the joystick curves. Yeah, I still have to do that too.
Fuel scooping complete. Warning. Temperature.
Maybe I'll do both tonight. I'll remap the curves so that I can be better at squadrons, and then and also for canyon flying in here and combat in here.
Frameshift drive charging.
What was that? Apparently that's just how the song goes, okay.
4, 3, 2.
Good for them, Vente.
Engage.
But yeah, my basic plan for the day is just get the tech stuff done that I've been meaning to get done. Like the joystick curve, setting up my stick for Elite, figuring out why it's not registering. You know, all that sort of fun stuff. Tech things, your favorite.
Complete.
Every streamer's favorite.
Drive charging.
Shit just randomly not fucking working. If I get all those things done, I'll be pretty happy. And then mostly walking is tonight, so I'll chill, make some dinner. I have so many potatoes now. I've got almost... I think I have like 9 pounds of potatoes. Both of my vegetable drawers are just potatoes. There's nothing else in there. It's only potatoes. You'd think I'm way more Irish than I was.
Fuel scooping.
Do 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 do.
Fuel scoop
Ba-da-da-da-da-dum. So tomorrow I'm thinking I might start Soma tomorrow. What do you guys think? How you feeling about that? It's been a while since I've done a story game. Well, a while for me. It was like 2.5 weeks ago. not that long. It wasn't that long, but long enough. Colorize. Alright, let me not fall into the sun, Dom. Oh, and flip side. Alright, you got it. You got it, Dominic. Let me just not fall into this star. I'm actually gonna throttle down here. Man, I miss flying with stick already. It's a sad day. Alright. Upside down me daddy! I cannot see for the life of me.
Fuel scooping complete.
XSplit had an update and it made the text harder for me to see. So I can't actually tell where any of my shit is. Alright, there we go. We're upside down. And we're going to be a fun color. Oh, yeah. Oh, how about like a... Oh. Oh. Oh, wow, wow, wow. That's one. That's the one. I like that. Can't wait for stream to be 90%. What, are you remembering my Prey playthrough? God, that game's so good. If you guys have not played Prey, it is a really, really good game. It scared the shit out of me. But, super good. You remember that? God, it was like torture. I would love to have my hair this color. This is sick. It's totally not a scary game. It is! It is scary! Are you nuts?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
You don't have nearly as many games, JP, as most other people, though. Like, you could feasibly work through those. And yeah, I don't buy things on sale if I'm not going to immediately play them. Or I don't buy games at all if I'm not going to immediately play them. 'Cause, like, it'll be on sale again. It'll probably be cheaper by the time I get around to it. So I just wait for the next sale. And then reconsider.
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Ba-da-ba. Is this Hipster Mom? It is Hipster Mom.
4,
You think I listen to Pretzel Rocks a little bit?
1, engage.
Oh, this is the instrumental version. Okay. Man, I forgot how pretty the jump animation is in this game. It's real nice.
Fuel scooping.
Have Divinity 2... Oh, I haven't been flomping! Oh my gosh, I've just missed out on so much money? Are you kidding me? I knew I was missing something. My muscle memory was screaming at me. Alright, I guess it's not that much. It was only 12 jumps, but still. Oh, shame. Shame on me.
Fuel scooping complete.
It's been so long since I've used mouse and keyboard. I'm blaming it on that.
Frameshift drive charging.
Have you seen a fleet carrier jump? I don't know if I've seen it. I can't remember. I know we tried to get me to see it once, but I don't remember if I actually saw it. I can't recall. It was too long ago. Also, how you doing, Bread Theory? Hi.
2, 1, engage.
I can't wait to get back to the bubble and go pew pew pew. Space combat, so good. Space combat, so good. I'm also really excited to do flight assist off with my new stick. Again, gotta get it all set up and whatnot, but
Fuel scooping.
we shall get there. You know what I could also do if I, like, the next time I plan to play this, see if somebody can come get me with a fleet carrier. Because I wonder if that would just go faster, you know?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
I mean, at least with the cooldown and stuff and the... You can get me right now? Well, ain't that fancy. We might be able to do pew-pews. I've only got an hour and 15 before I gotta go to work. It's tempting. Maybe if you're around after I get home from work. Because I don't want to miss out on all of the data, the scan data. And even if we got back super fast, like, I'm not set up to do combat, which is the thing that I want to do. So I'm thinking maybe for like an off-stream thing.
Frameshift drive charging.
Or like a different day, if you would be willing. Picked up too many missions the other night, had an NPC hunting me. Oh, Uncle Travis, it was almost over. So now I have to stay this way.
3,
Oh.
1, engage.
Sure, no problem. Well, thank you so much. Alright. Had an NPC hunting me through 20 missions? That's ridiculous. Why did you have so many people hunting you? Alright, let me just make sure I'm not gonna crash.
Scan complete. Fuel scooping.
I could also I'll refund your points. I'll just refund your points because that was very silly. Thank you for looking out, though. But yeah, you'll get 6,000 points back. Because I said so. No, it's worth spending. But it was almost over. You have 40,000? What are you going to do with those? I need to come up with better things. Or just different things. Maybe like stretch. Get up and stretch, Lecta. Like, don't destroy your body. Oh. You have 140k? Damn. You just make them to reverse flip side. This is the first flip side I've done in a while, because when I was playing Squadrons, it was too, like, there's too much action, and it's just not a feasible thing to be alt-tabbing all the time, you know?
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright. I showed Bob's, I colored a flip side. Markup complete. And then reject, refund your points. I gave him back anyway. I went through my entire queue and like marked months of things as completed. And for those of you who had done like Flipside and Colorize and stuff while I was doing Squadrons, I refunded those points as well. I always meant to do it, but I was just, you know, got distracted. But I did it the other day. I'm taking care of your lurk points. You had no idea the system worked that way? Yeah, so like if you're not able to fulfill a channel points request, or you just don't feel like it, you can just give the points back. Missed the game change originally? No worries. Yeah, it was kind of a last minute thing. I just wanted to, I missed Elite. I wanted to play. I wanted to do something different. And I figured, well, I was gonna do this offline, literally just fly around the planet and jump. So I could try and get back to the bubble like before the next time I played it, but I got impatient. We also have to go through the quote system. I have a lot of like little stupid shit that I want to get done, and I'm hoping that tonight I will do it. First things first, getting my stick to work with Elite. Second thing, setting up the curve. Third thing, going through the quotes to get rid of the stupid ones. Hi, how you doing? I'm doing good. We played some Squadrons this morning, got some aggressive pew-pews in, lots of dying and exploding. And we're just chilling with some Elite before I head out to work. How was everyone's weekend, by the way? Like banning the word strawberries, it's tempting. It's very tempting. Or like the phrase microwave strawberries or microwaved strawberries or microwaves strawberries. If I could do just like the phrase, I might do it, but I'm too worried about someone coming in with like their screen name has strawberries in it and nobody can talk to them or they can't talk or something. These are things I think about. I'm actually playing this as well, trying to get some engineering done. What are you engineering? Because I wanted to get a new mining ship. I wanted to outfit, I forget what ship I wanted for mining, and then I also wanted a different combat ship, and I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do first, but since squadrons, I definitely want to do the combat ship first. I've been flying a Vulture. So, for sure want to get that. That startled me.
Your phone is ringing. Madam, your phone is ringing.
I don't speak Chinese! Uncle Travis, stop yelling at me! For those of you who don't know, that's Cerebral's voice. You have the Ferda! And I think it was Python, because I got the Python for combat, and I hated it. Because the turn rate, the pitch rate was garbage! It was very upsetting to me. I did not like it.
Fuel scooping complete.
Python for engineering, materials farming, and my Federal Corvette. I think, what did I want to get? It was either, I don't remember, I'd have to ask JP Stahl, he would remember exactly what it was that I wanted. Because I want something nice and maneuverable, but that does a little bit more damage than the Vulture. Like, the Vulture is not the best ship out there, obviously.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
And I don't remember what it was. I have 2 builds saved in my bookmarks. But I don't remember if those were the mining ships or the combat ships. I could also check the Elite channel, they might be in there.
System scan complete.
We've got a whole Elite Dangerous channel in the Discord. Does anybody know if you can... Sorry, my brain is in 8 different places today. Does anybody know if you can do custom matches in CQC or Arena? Like, can we just play with the Court of the Hype?
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I've got... This is a Viper build? I didn't have time to see what was in the Viper build before I was about to explode. But I'll tell you what the builds were, and maybe those are the combat ones, or they're the mining ones. I think they're the combat ones, though, because I was gonna just do mining with my Python. Smo! God, I can't wait for New World. Game's so good!
Disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, so 928, yeah. Wait. This has, everything's empty. Wait, what the fuck?
4,
I think something borked.
1, engage.
I think the build borked. There's like nothing in anything. Yeah, same with this one. The Imperial Eagle or the 928, those are both broken. The builds aren't showing anything other than the core internal stuff, but like there's no hard points, there's no utility things. It was weird. And I know there was stuff in there. in those builds. I mean, that's why I bookmarked them. I think they were for combat.
Disengaged.
Back to Elite. What are you getting up to? I'm heading back towards the bubble. It's not terribly exciting. But I want to do combat and I want to be able to play with people. And I am currently very close to the Galactic Center. I have just under 300 jumps. We had 296 jumps at the start of today, and I think I had done a few to begin with, but I don't remember how many. I think it was going to be the Eagle, though, that I got for combat.
Fuel scooping.
Have you played Elite, Gearson? I know you said you were digging Star Citizen. Bit of a trip. Yeah, just a wee bit. Just a little trip.
Frameshift drive charging.
But I love Elite. I love Elite, and I like hanging out with you guys and having a nice little chat. Having a little nice chat. I'm playing today and yesterday again a bit, trying my hand at some Thargoid hunting. Ooh. I don't want to kill Thargoids. I'm like, ooh, shooty pew pew, but then I'm like, but I like them. They're flower aliens. You wanted to set up your Cosmosema? Yeah. How did yours have trouble registering?
Fuel scooping.
When you booted up the game? Because I'm on mouse and keyboard right now because it wasn't registering, and since I have limited time on Mondays for stream, I was just like, I'll fix it later. But it was not registering my throttle or my stick.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift
Vexy!
drive charging.
You thought you had this game, but guess not? You might like it. It's pretty chill. It goes on sale all the time. Worked fine for me. Did you use VKB software for calibration?
3, 2, 1.
To make sure that my buttons all worked, yeah. Like when I first got the stick all set up. But I have not done the custom curves with it yet. It's true, but I can get it in a Humble Bundle. Yeah. Wasn't it in a Humble Bundle? Maybe you have it and you don't know it.
Fuel scooping.
I check your Humble list of keys, like maybe you just didn't activate it or something. But yeah, the base game goes on sale often for like $7 or $8. And
Fuel scoop disengaged.
yeah.
Frameshift drive charging.
But then didn't have to do anything extra. Alright, I have really great luck when it comes to tech. I only got this again on Steam recently because it was on sale. What did you have it on before?
3,
Like Xbox or something?
1. Engage.
On the Smexbox? PS4. The or something. Lost in the Woods. Hello and welcome. How you doing? What is up? Are you a fellow Elite Dangerous lover?
Fuel scooping.
Does Elite Dangerous just make you
Gotta just glare, 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 glare.
gleh? Gleh, 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 gleh. Using my HOTAS 4 from Thrustmaster. Could see myself playing the game again. Oh, can't see yourself playing without sticks, yeah.
Frameshift.
It's definitely weird to be back on mouse and keyboard after using a HOTAS for hundreds of hours. How hard is it to go to Elite if you've only played Squadrons? Elite Dangerous has a very high learning curve. When I first played, it was my first flight sim space sim. So Squadrons is mostly about the fighting, right? This it handles very differently. and handles very differently. It took me a long time to figure out the game. Like, the HUD alone to me was very overwhelming, but I was lucky that I had chat telling me what the keys were. So if you're willing to either have somebody sit with you, like have a friend sit with you in voice chat or something to like help you out with the controls and to explain stuff and answer questions at your leisure, or to like look it up, it's a fantastic game, but it could do better with tutorials. So when you start up a new thing, when you're a brand new player, there is a tutorial. I was so bad at it that I don't feel like it helped that much, and I didn't realize that there were other tutorials that once you're, like, it doesn't, you'd have to go back into the menu and see the other tutorials. I never went back and did them because I'm stubborn. I think it's worth taking the time, but I understand if people, like, don't want to have to watch a tutorial video to play a game. I totally get that. Which is why I just let chat backseat game me. Because I was like, you know what? When I need information, I can just ask you. That's so much faster than me Googling it. So I was kind of spoiled in that aspect. I actually don't know much about it, but I do enjoy Squadrons. Ah! Well, we were just playing Squadrons today. Fucking love Squadrons. There are combat missions and like bounty hunting and stuff. You can do the shooty pew-pews in this game. I'm just trying to get back to where a larger amount of the player base hang out so that I can team up with other people who like to play Elite. Doesn't have a learning curve, it's a learning cliff. It's a steep learning curve. And yeah, there's no story mode. So it's an open sandbox, there's a lot of different things you can do. Since this was my very first... Like, you'll already have a leg up on me when I started playing the game if you've played Squadrons, because, you know, you're probably used to how a ship handles in general, but this was my first flight sim, space sim, anything even close to this type of experience. Like, basically I had never flown a spaceship in a game before. So I spent the first 4 hours just like spinning in a circle because it was just so foreign to me. I thought it was hilarious. Chat seemed to really enjoy it too. Hyped for the New World test in November. Marcus! I hope I get in. But it's gonna be a much smaller player base this time, so I'm holding out excitement. Not holding out hope. I'm still hoping that I get in. But there's no guarantee that if you are in the open beta that you're going to be able to play.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive.
Does Elite still have a decent population? Oh yeah. Bought it on release, but my video card at the time couldn't handle it for longer than that, 20 minutes. Yeah, there's people... Elite still has a great community. Used to smash my ship up so much in Outer Wilds. Hey, that's different. The ship behaved really weird in that game. I got used to it. And it is an absolutely fantastic game if you have not played it. Don't look up anything about it. Just play it. It is one of my top games of all time, like top 5 games of all time. I would say Bastion, Transistor, and Pyre, Outer Wilds, To the Moon, Chrono Trigger. I know that's 6 games, but shut up. But Bastion and Pyre are tied for position 1. So I know that technically that means that Transistor is rank 3. But I don't care. I think it lets me just list. Oh yeah. If you want to see spoiler-free To the Moon story, do ! To the Moon. It's a highlight from back in the day when Trumpet used to do day-night time. And I was telling a story of me at PAX East. And they had a booth there because they were coming out with the mobile version. And it was my experience with the booth and the person at the booth. So I don't give any spoilers, big or small, about the game itself. But it just tells you how much it affected me.
Frameshift drive charging.
Vixie, you know what I was thinking about after hanging out with you yesterday? I was thinking about Red Strings Club. That was another fantastic game. And I'm sad that your VODs were like in the ether and that I didn't get to see you play it. Haven't seen Elite Dangerous yet. Oh shit! Well, it's a fantastic game. It's a sandbox experience. So there's lots of different things you can do in the game. Unfortunately, all you're seeing currently is me jumping from system to system because I'm just traveling right now. I'm doing coming back from an exploration mission.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just jumping, but we're going home to the ass garage. I'll show you the map when we get to the next thing. It's a 1-to-1 recreation of our galaxy.
3.
You can do mining, you can do combat, you can do exploration, you can do passenger missions, cargo missions, cargo runs, you can do canyon flying. There's lots of things. It's a fantastic game. I have almost 300 hours in it. I'm gonna actually throttle down here. Once I get up to full scoopage. There we go. So that I can show you. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm so not used to mouse and keyboard anymore. Stop it! Stop! So here is where we are. Here's where I was coming from, are these here. And like here's where Earth is. You can't currently land on Earth, but you can go fly around it. But here's the bubble, like here's close to where we are. We're coming back here. Where's Sol? There's Sol. Here's our solar system. Not you. It's over there somewhere. You see it. But yeah, it's a 1-to-1 representation, and there's the center of the galaxy. Isn't it neat? You want to be a pirate? You can. You can totally do that if you want. You only get one character though.
Warning.
So you can't like have a naughty character and then a good character. You gotta pick one or the other. Well, you could flip-flop back and forth. But me, I always think of things in terms of role-playing because I can't help it.
Charging.
It's based on our galaxy. It's a 1-to-1 representation. So like the distances are accurate. And the it does have like aliens in it. It's still a game, it's still sci-fi.
4, 3, 2.
But yeah, it's a huge map. And you can go around and discover planets and map them and get your name on them, which that's what I was doing in the Galactic Center. Yeah, it's super cool. It's super cool. This game's fantastic.
Fuel scooping.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the Galactic Center. So some of my bookmarks here, like,
Disengaged.
I should really name these. Which one was the one? This one. I spent a really long time mapping everything in here. So if you see... I'm trying to, Nope. Nope. Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm not used to mouse and keyboard anymore, but you can if you go to the system map, I show you system map just so you can see an example of it. There's no planets in here, but if there were other planets, you could go and scan the planets. Like, you scan the system, and it says, like, oh, there's new planets in here. And you can also do a detailed mapping of a detailed surface scan of the different planets. And if you're the first one to do that and then dock at a station and sell your data, your username gets put on that, and it says discovered by, and then your name, and then mapped by can be either you or somebody else. It'd be fun to be feared, but the trouble is I get a lot of people after me for bounties. I'm not sure how it works on the player side. I know that that's how it works for Star Citizen, but because I never really considered it since you could only have one character, I have no idea if they actually issue bounties for players or not. Does anyone here know? Cross-pollination between squadrons and elite is happening, yeah! I'm gonna turn you all to the elite side. It's also just super chill. Or you can do combat and be super anti-chill, which I do both. Sometimes I go and explore, and I map things. If you have the Horizons DLC, you can do planetary landings and have a little buggy and like drive around on the surface of planets and stuff. I know that they were going to give Horizons to everyone who owns the base game, but I don't know if you had to have the base game by a specific time or not. So you might just get Horizons if you buy the game. Don't quote me on that though, but it's something to look into. It's something to think about, because it's fun to, like, you know, drive real fast and do little... They're called SRVs, the buggies. Sometimes I say they're like the Mako from Mass Effect. But yeah, it's fun to fly around and to land on planets, and you know, you can go hunt aliens if you want to. I don't know where they are, and I'm kind of a pacifist in this game. Lost in the woods, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here's your dance. Dance! Thank you for that. Also next year we're getting Space Legs. So they're releasing another DLC, but rather than just stack up DLC so people feel like, oh, there's too much stuff to buy. Like, obviously, if you want Space Legs, which it'll give us the ability to land on planets with atmosphere, so Earth-like worlds we can land on. And we'll actually have bodies to walk around planets and, like, guns to shoot and stuff, which is a huge deal. Because that's what the community's been wanting for a really, really long time. Like, we freaked out in my Discord channel when it was finally announced that it was happening. We're like, Space Legs! And Sir Brady Buckets was so excited that he typed Space Lee Wegs. Like, he slipped a W in there by accident when trying to type Space Legs with a bunch of different E's. And so now we call them Space Lee Wegs because we're silly. Bought my rig for Squadrons because nostalgia. I play with my brother. Oh, we're twins who used to play X-Men vs. TIE Fighter. That's so cute. Great Axiom, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Do-do-do-do-do. I'm not really a gamer, but I enjoy games. Elite looks worth a look. And it's on sale frequently, like I said earlier. You can usually find it on sale for like $7 or $8. At least the base game. And you could try out the base game for that and, you know, see if you like it. It does take a bit to get used to. I will say that. So don't get discouraged if you're like, this is a lot. It takes a while. It's not the best game to just pick up if you are unfamiliar with it. But it can be a really, really great experience if you take the time and don't beat yourself up. And besides, I'm gonna counter that with, hey, do you play games? then you're a gamer. Like, I'm not gonna gatekeep. You don't have to be super intense about it, or play a bunch of different genres, or super, like, elite skills, clearly. You know, if you play games and enjoy them, you're a gamer. No gatekeeping here. You get the first DLC free... Oh, when it comes out. Yeah, I told people to look into it, because I don't remember what the stipulations were.
3, 2, 1.
We're gonna get those legs sooner than Stark Citizen. Yeah, I know. Samster Redclaw, hello, and welcome.
I love it.
Jonos, S. Jono. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say your name. Feel free to correct me. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome, dance. Trying not to fall into the sun. Thank you for that.
Balls, shit.
Malik! Meerkats! For the sake of our turf, please defend. I want to see your hype foods in the chat. Hype foods in the chat. They're coming in here. Woo! Shujitsu. Woo! Dietrich. Woo! Hi, everybody. How you doing? Meerkats, give me a defense. Yeah, JP sneaking a little neon cat in there. I like it. I like it. We must munch them and crunch them. Munch and crunch and munch and crunch and munch and crunch and crunch. We can't let them take over our turf. We'll fight like the valiant meerkats we are and crush them like lowly scorpions. Yes.
3, 2,
Yes, yes. Brilliant. How are you doing, Malik? Thank you so much. Hey, Dekotin. Taimaru, hello and welcome. Arneo, sorry if I missed anybody. Dietrich, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome, dance. Blah, 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 blah. How you doing? How's everybody? Malik, were you doing elite today?
fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
How was your stream? Feel free to lurk if you'd like to. I'm gonna get you a caster command as soon as my alt tab over here. It's Jonathan. Okay. Well, I don't know. Could be anything.
4, 3,
Malik. I always forget whether it's an underscore. Gotta check. Malik underscore VR. That's what I thought. Hey, Rupede! Please go check out Malik. Lovely person. Plays a lot of Elite Dangerous. Saw him doing some Microsoft Flight Sim. Were you doing Squadrons? Was he doing Squadrons at one point?
fuel scooping.
And then something else recently. My memory's bad. But, go check him out. Go watch some clips, watch a VOD, watch a section of a VOD.
Fuel scoop
Go hang out there.
disengaged.
Might have missed something. You're streaming early these days. I am. I changed my schedule
Charging.
drastically. So I changed both the days and the time. This has only been for the last, like, 2.5 weeks, almost. Oh, Rupine, why did I say hi to you when you fucking ladied me? Fuck you, Rupine! Hey now, Roth. Ineffective remote hug. Happy to catch a stream, keep missing them. Yeah, so the new schedule is 8 a.m. Saturday, trying to do 7 a.m. Sunday. I overslept this Sunday, so we started at 8. And then 6 a.m. Monday, Tuesday.
Fuel scooping.
Out camping in the woods. Alright, did you have a fun time in the woods? I'd love to go hiking and camping and all that stuff. It's been a really long time. Watch you on a work PC without BTTV installed. It's just funny to see, like, just the words. Yeah. Yeah, I took a lot of people by surprise. They're like, "You're on early. What's happening?" I'm like, I changed things. I was just
Temperature.
this works better for me. So previously I was streaming Sunday through Thursday, 11 a.m. to like 5 or 6, but I felt like I never had any free time. Because by the time I'm done streaming or home from work or whatever the case may be, I'd be done by like 5:30 at the earliest. And then, I have to make dinner and, do life things. So then by the time I've eaten, it's 6:30, sometimes 7 o'clock, sometimes even later because I have a problem leaving the stream. I'm like, ah! So, I was just so brain dead afterwards. So I have just like a couple of hours, like 2.5 to 3 hours before I have to get in bed. So I felt like I had no free time, and I was just exhausted every time I would work first and then come stream. I was just so tired every time. So this works a lot better. Now what I do on days where I have both work and stream, like today, I stream first and then I go to work. And just mentally, it's a lot easier for me. Because I get to expend all of my social energy being here with you guys. And then, yeah, I'm interacting with my boss, but it's like physical labor. It's a totally different section of my brain. It was amazing. 0 cell surface, 0 social media for a week. Awesome. I would have brought a lot of books. Frankly, I enjoy getting ladied. Bought this game 3 days ago for your Xbox. Nice! How you liking it? Glad it's working out. Yeah. Well, we changed my work schedule too, so I was doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then that changed. And since I was already contemplating, I was going to take off Friday for Squadron's release, which I did. And my boss was like, well, why don't we try out doing Sunday, Monday, Wednesday instead? So I did that for 2 weeks, and my boss was like, I hate it. I need you on Fridays. So I'm going to do Sunday, Monday, Friday. Or Friday, Sunday, Monday, and we're going to try that out. So things are shifting. Frame shift drive. Charging. No, it's friendship drive. Actually had an audiobook that we listened to in our downtime. Knocked out the second book of the Kingkiller series. Nice. I'm very particular about what I will listen to on audiobook. Right now, I'm almost done with the third book in the Wheel of Time series. Because technically it's a reread. I've just read them so long ago that I didn't remember. But typically, I only want audiobooks if they are nonfiction, because I want my first experience with a book to be my own interpretation, not the narrator or the voice actor. And then also, I don't absorb information as well when I'm just listening. I absorb it better when I'm reading. There are some exceptions to that, like LeVar Burton reads, where he reads short stories. I also feel like short stories are kind of a different breed. I don't know, they work for me. So like LeVar Burton reads, or, listening to Neil Gaiman read a short story, I can handle that. So because Wheel of Time is a reread, I read them back in the early 2000s. Not all of them. I read the first 4 and half of the 5th one, and then I left the 5th one at camp, at sleepaway camp. So I had to wait a year until I was back at sleepaway camp to retrieve my book, and by that time I had no recollection of any of it. So I just never went back. But I want to finish the series. I own all the books. I own all of the books in paperback, and one of them is hardback, but we don't talk about that. So I figure I'm never going to do it if I don't remember the books. I remembered a lot of the first one and chunks of the second one. The events of the third book, which I'm doing right now, I don't remember anything. You're still getting used to Elite. It takes a lot. You think the 5th is your favorite? Yeah, when I'm done listening to the 3rd and the 4th, I'm going to go back to reading. I'll reread the first half. You've downloaded Sandman? I have my Sandman number 2 was the very first graphic novel I ever read. So good. You have the first book? Give it a shot. It's not for everybody. They are very thick books, lots of description. If you're not someone who likes detailed description, you might get irritated with this book, with the series.
Disengaged.
I have read Ready Player One. Listen to it on a long trip. Will Wheaton does a great job narrating. I'm sure he does. I'm just very picky. Like, I totally get why people enjoy audiobooks. They're just generally not for me.
3, 2, 1.
I started reading Wheel of Time. It was at book 6 or 7. Wait, what? You started with 6 or 7? Oh, or they had 6 or 7 of them released. Started serial reading the series. And at the end, you read 2 books in 3 days. Holy cannoli. Author of Stormlight Archives. Oh, yes, yeah. Sanderson. I'm aware. I read Mistborn by him recently. It was really good. Really, really good. I like my paper. You have Game of Thrones, too. I still have to do book 5 of Game of Thrones. I've done all the rest of them. Braid tugging, skirt smoothing, all the brocade. Yeah, that's so true. Jordan did write a lot of fluff between the action. Books started rephrasing all the descriptions. Yeah. Yeah, there's... Like, I'm very tolerant of a lot of description. But at a certain point, you're like, how many books in? Okay, like, fucking move on, we get it. And besides, it's important to have downtime between action, otherwise the action starts to not hold as much weight. It starts to not have an impact if there's no rest time in between. You need ups and downs. You don't... As fun as it sounds, you don't want to be slammed in the face with action all the time. It's not good writing. Back to lurking. Alright, Decotin, thanks for stopping in. Enjoy the lurk. I appreciate you being here. Oh, and for those of you who came in with Malik, I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself. I'm Lecta. Hi! If you don't know me, I'm Lecta. Eclectic Camel, that is a fantastic name. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your welcome, Meerkat Dance. I do a lot of different things on this stream. Lately, it's been nothing but Squadrons. I've also played a fuck ton of Elite. I've also played a fuck ton of blind runs of story-based games. I've also snuck in singing, dancing, even songwriting once, arts and crafts, painting, learning how to draw, fucking all sorts of random shit. Mostly blind runs of story-based games in Elite Dangerous. And then the last 2 weeks have been nothing but Squadrons until today. What is coming up for the Court of the Hype? And my content? Good question. I don't know. Elite will probably never go away. And we're gonna start Soma soon. Other than that, it's a mystery. You're very welcome. How are you doing today? Flute solos. Shh, shh, shh. And also the best boobies on Twitch. But, like, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. It's a secret unless you have the jeweled scorpions to share the secret with the chat. And in Elite right now, I'm just making my way back to the bubble. I was out exploring in the Galactic Center. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys who are new to the game a system map that has only fucking suns? Are you kidding me? I thought it had more than that. My bad. Oh! You want some boobs? Alright. Time to unleash them. Time to reveal them.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you.
There they are. Best boobies on Twitch. They're flopping left and right. They're bonking into each other. They're jobbling. They're dancing. They're happy to see you. They're very perky. Yes. They're, a little bit mismatched. One's bigger than the other. It's fine. They might be drunk. We're not sure. Thank you. Thanks for appreciating the boobies. This is Elite. Glad I've dropped in. Have you not seen it? That's awesome. I'm so glad I'm getting to show some new people Elite today. Unfortunately, most of what I'm doing is just jumping from system to system. But it is a one-to-one recreation of our galaxy in terms of distance between things. So I was just here. We started the stream at this other bookmark here.
Warning.
But like,
Critical.
here's where Earth is. We've got a long way to go. I'm going to my home base, which is called Ass Garage. No, I'm not kidding. See? Ass Garage. It's like Asgard, but not. So we're going home to the Ass Garage. But yeah, you can explore, you can go mining, you can do cargo, you can do combat, you can race ships in canyons, you can... If you have the Horizons DLC, you can... Which you might actually receive the DLC if you buy the base game. Look into that. I don't remember what the stipulations are. I don't know whether it's when Odyssey releases, which is the next DLC, that they're going to give it to everybody who has the base game. Give Horizons to everyone who has the base game. But if you have Horizons, you can land on planets. Not every planet. But you can land on a bunch of planets and drive little buggies around on the surface. It's real cool. It's an open sandbox space sim. It's a great game.
Love it.
It does have a high learning curve, though. I will readily admit that.
Fuel scooping.
Andren, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your meerkat. Welcome dance. I'm the first person you met who played this. Oh.
System scan complete.
Well, again, I feel like a lot of people are unaware of Elite who happen to be here today. This is fantastic. Never played this, always been curious. Well, come on in. Take a gander.
Frameshift drive
It's
charging.
it's a bit of a shame that I'm only doing this. You can also... So this is Super Cruise. But... So you're going, like, extra fast. But if you drop out of Super Cruise, it's more similar to Squadrons, where you have from 0 to... Depending on how you've got your ship set up, to, like, 300 speed. So you can do a lot more like micro movement, and you can fly with flight assist on, which will sort of help guide you. But I like to do flight assist off, which is more difficult and more interactive. It's a little bit more immersive. And it keeps your inertia. So if you use one of your thrusters to lift you up, you will keep floating up even when you let go of the thruster because of, you know, inertia, until you counteract it with another thruster or a different movement. Like Eve Steep. I've never played Eve, so I can't say. Open sandbox space game, I'm in trouble. Come be in trouble with us. We've got a lot of people in the community who play the game and enjoy it, which is why I'm heading back to the bubble, because I miss playing with people. I went off on a solo expedition to just go explore shit. And I want to come back so we can do combat, and so I can fly around in canyons.
Frameshift drive charging.
Is that Mr. Ifat? Or Mrifat? I don't know how to say your name, but welcome to the court of the hype. Here is your welcome, meerkat dance. Do 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 do. One of your favorite streamers, Vente. Thank you. Christical. Would ask if it's like Wing Commander, if it wasn't archaic, and immediately outed me as old. A lot of the community for Elite are on the older side. There's no shame in it whatsoever. I mean, I'm gonna be 31 next year, which I know is not decrepit or anything, but I think the oldest member of our community was 58. So we've got people anywhere from 18 to 58. Like, it doesn't matter how old you are. I personally, since this was my first flight sim, space sim, anything even close, remotely close to this, I can't really offer comparisons. But the rest of the community can. So if someone is in here and familiar with Elite and those other games, feel free to put in a comparison to stuff. I will say that it's different from Squadrons, because in Squadrons you don't have directional thrusters, which really threw me, because I kept trying to use my thrusters to lift my ship and lower my ship, and there was no strafing. So coming from hundreds of hours in Elite Dangerous, going to Squadrons, I was like, this is weird. 43, it feels bad. There's nothing wrong with that. You'll be 40 next year. It's not Star Citizen, it is not. I also play Star Citizen. I haven't played too much of it, but I would like to play more. Me and Toasty were talking about doing low atmo flying, which I would like to do, especially I need to set up my stick for so many games now. So Elite was the jumping off point, and I was like, oh my god, I love this. Got the whole HOTAS set up and became a giant ass nerd, and then upgraded my computer enough that Star Citizen ran well enough that I could stream it, and was playing that for a little bit, and then Squadrons. So those are my flight games. Squadrons is worse than CQC. In what way? Baron Von Noodle. Eve to me is just way too intimidating. I love Elite. I'm really grateful that the community at large is so lovely. Like, if you want a community that is super welcoming and ready and willing to help new people and explain stuff, and you know, Elite is a great game for that. There are like a couple of people who are assholes, but they're few and far between. Less than 49? Does that mean you're almost 49? Or does that mean you're 48? Just turned 41 in August. Happy belated. Do you play with flight stick? I spent my first 100 or so hours in Elite on mouse and keyboard. It's totally possible to play and enjoy with mouse and keyboard, which is what I'm using right now, for reasons that I will explain in just a second. And then I was gifted a HOTAS very generously from an anonymous person, off of my stream gifts list. And oh my god. So then I was like super space nerd. So I was playing with the throttle. The T16000M was what I had. And I played for the following probably 200 some odd, whatever. The rest of the hours that I have, like 200 hours or so, almost, with that HOTAS. And the stick started drifting. And it started drifting so much that even the software that it comes with couldn't adjust for it. And I couldn't take it apart, and it was hurting me physically a lot. Like a lot. So between Elite and Squadrons, I was like, I better get a different stick. So I just got a new stick. If you want to know what I'm using, what the HOTAS is, now you can do !HOTAS, and it'll bring up the information. I was gonna use the HOTAS to play this today, but then realized A, I had to still remap all my buttons, which I hadn't done yet, and B, the game wasn't recognizing my joystick, and since I have limited time on Mondays for stream, I just was like, you know what, I'll just go to mouse and keyboard and play that for today. But in general, yes, I will always be flying HOTAS, I'll always be doing flight assist off, because I'm a little bit of a masochist. Played Eve in the very beginning, like launch, loved it, so marvelous, but it was way too much. So that's the long answer for yes, mostly. Yes, except for today. Still waiting for your HOTAS? Oh no! Yeah, you can get a super top-of-the-line expensive flight stick in a reasonable amount of time. But if you want a throttle, they're like super sold out. especially the more moderately priced ones like the T16000. I just figured with how much I play space games at this point, it was worth me not wounding myself. And like theoretically you can, and I want to try with my other stick, the old one, you can take it apart and fix it to fix the drift. But it's not a permanent fix. Like, I'll still have to do it every now and again. How often now and again? Depends. Some people are luckier than others. Some people have to do it like once a week. Other people are every few months. But it's a really great entry into the world of sticks. I mean, hell, I used it for 200 hours, you know? Like, that's a lot. It's a lot of time that I got out of that. And I still use the throttle. Throttle works great. Be your superhero. But yeah, that's my goal for tonight, is to figure out why the game doesn't want to recognize my joystick or the throttle, fix it, and then get all my keys set up so that next time we do Elite, I will be flying pretty with the HOTAS again. And I'm super excited to use my new stick with the game. Really, really excited.
Frameshift drive charging.
Just want to pay closer to market retail price and not scalp price. Yeah, for sure. Being as patient as possible, but hanging with y'all makes it harder. I'm sorry, we're big nerds! You got all the space nerds. Sorry to crunch on stream. I try not to eat on stream, but I was super late getting up today. So that I'm every now and again taking a bite of an apple, because that's my breakfast so that I don't die. And then after stream I'll have like an actual meal.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Getting used to everyone in the meantime? Yes. Get used to our nerd presence. Part of me wants to go HOTAS. We'd still need a throttle for... What's DCS?
3, 2, 1, engage.
I mean, I'm so hoping that I can still fix that stick. And I might be HOTAS. I might do 2 sticks and the throttle. But just really only use the other stick for the buttons on the bottom, if I need it. Or, you know, it'd be nice to have the option to have 2 sticks. I've heard that for flying, for like low atmo flying in Star Citizen, HOTAS, the dual joystick is, like feels better than throttle and stick.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
But I have to literally hammer, like aggressively hammer the trigger pin out of the stick, and I was not willing to do that when that was the only stick that I owned. But now that I have the nice one, if I ruin it, if I break it, it's not a big deal because I have that one. And I'll just be like, okay. Trontastic, hello, how you doing? How's your morning? Digital Combat Simulator, top-end flight combat simulator. Oh, interesting, like regular planes? So not, you know, spaceships?
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Hey, Elite Nerds. I know I asked this before. Oh, hey, look. There's more planets over there. Can I finally show you new people? Nope, these are all stars still. We haven't found any planets when I've remembered to check. Not a big deal.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frameshift drive charging.
Elite Nerds. For CQC or Arena, is it possible to like only do custom matches or like only play with friends, or
4, 3,
like do they have custom matches where you can just match up between like people you know, or do you have to play with randoms? I'm asking because it's sort of a dead part of the game, so if you have to play with randos, then I'm not gonna bother. I tried to look last night to see if I could, but I
Scoping.
didn't really want to like get into a match, so I didn't look too hard. I tried Googling it and couldn't find it. You have to full spectrum scan? Oh. I thought they would at least come up in the initial one. Not like fully mapped, maybe.
Scope
I forgot.
disengaged.
It's been a while. Regular planes, but you get the world for free and buy the planes.
Charging.
Okay. Challenge, it takes 5 minutes or more just to start the engine. Interesting. Can people, like, swoop down and shoot you while you're just starting your engine? Oh, my tea is gone.
3,
It's a sad day.
1. Engage.
You know, I could just show you one of the places I've got bookmarked. Because I was trying to show people that you could map things earlier.
Fuel scoping.
No, that can't be right. I don't think you have to full spectrum scan. To get details about the planets, sure, but it should show other planets in the system. 14 bodies.
Fuel scope disengaged.
Yeah, see? You can see them. Those just didn't have any. So you can zoom in on the different planets, you can see some information about them. Yeah, that didn't sound right. So you can see the mass and the radius and the gravity and if they have any volcanism. So like if I went and landed on this planet, I could find silicate vapor geysers. But yeah, it says you have not mapped this planet. So when you do map a planet, when you scan a full planet, like look at this shit. This game is gorgeous. Look at that crap. So good. Zoom in. Yeah, when you do have it marked, you can see... Oh, not local bookmarks. I keep hitting the wrong button. Where's my baby? Like this one? Because I did do the full spectrum scan. Where are you? And I went and I did a detailed surface scan of all these planets. So you see, if I click on any of them, let me find a cool looking one. You look neat. Yeah, that one's pretty. First discovered by Lecta Edana. That's me, first mapped by Lecta Edana, because I did all that, took the time to scan all the things and then I docked and sold my stuff. I just think it's neat. It's just like a little boost to my e-peen, you know? Like, look what I did! I did a thing! Thanks for the clip, JP. Yes, but you have to load into specific servers. It's a different kind of game.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Much more simulator than games. Start the engine, switches. Interesting. Look at that crack. Is that what I said? Oops. I didn't mean to.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Boop boop booba dooba doop boo.
Scope disengaged.
Oh, space legs!
Charging.
Space legs, space legs, space lee legs! Space lee legs, space lee legs. We are very excited. I'm not talking about the royal we, although also that.
2, 1.
But, The people in the Court of the Hype, this community who play Elite, are so excited. We bring it up every now and again, and we're just like, hey guys, space legs. If that's a song, Bread Theory? I'm unfamiliar with it.
Scooping.
Boop, 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 ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop.
Fuel scoop disengaged. Frame shift
Silver Sun pickups. I don't know it. Entirely unfamiliar.
four, three, two, one.
Ah, it feels so good to be back in Elite. I love this game. I can't wait to be back in the bubble and get a different ship. And go do combat. That's my my goal. That's what the plan is. Get back to the bubble, get a new combat ship, and then do pew-pews with whoever wants to join me. You can party up in this game. The party size is limited to 4 people, but what we usually do if we have more than 4 people who want to play, we just do 2, I forget what they're called. I want to say squads because squadrons, but 2 parties. I forget the Elite term. We just, wings. You can wing together. We just do 2 of them and we all go to the same spot. And we just make sure we're in the same instance, you know.
Fuel scooping.
What do you have your jump range up to? About 69. No, that's not a joke. That's literally what it is. Depending on fuel, of course. Thought for sure you were gonna say Spacely Sprockets? Where do I find it again? Ship oopsies. Ship information? I don't remember what any of my information is here.
Warning.
How to...
Temperature critical.
I don't remember what key to get that up there. It's been a really long time since I've done mouse keyboard. Just started playing again as well. Forgot I parked my asp on a random planet far away. Yeah, I thought I was still in the galactic center. I was close.
Frame shift drive charged.
But I was closer to the bubble than I thought, which is nice. What ship are you gonna get? Rippo, I'm not sure. And also, hi, how you doing? I had a couple of builds saved for the Imperial Eagle and the 928, but they're borked. Like, I tried to pull them up today, and, like, a bunch of the components are missing. So, I don't know. Jetson! Said that you had to say that it wasn't a joke. What did I say? I forgot already.
Fuel scooping.
Ferda! Hey, a knight. What's up? How you doing?
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Was it the Ferda? I don't think I was going to fly a Ferda. I think it was determined that I probably wouldn't like that one as much. Is it tab? No. I don't remember the keyboard shortcuts to move it over to the ship tab.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I think it was Imperial Eagle that I wanted. Souped up a chieftain for combat and did no combat. No, Q and E are strafe left and right. That I know. L is landing gear, J is jump. 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the
Fuel scooping.
panels. Maybe it's F 1, 2, 3, 4? Not sure. Yeah, I know you meant for the menu moving. That's not, I don't think that's what it is.
Disengaged.
That's what I'm saying. Oh, I guess you're right. Current 69.26. Alright. So between 69 and 73, depending on how much gas I got in the tank. How many farts I got loaded. Enjoyed my Furta, it's fun, but I haven't done much combat in it. Yeah, so I wanted something that was really maneuverable. Because I started in the Vulture, and I was like, you know what I want? I want something that that has the ability to have more guns and does more damage. So I was recommended the Python. So I bought a brand new Python, got it all outfitted, went to fly it, and I hated it because the pitch speed was so trash. I hated it. So I was like, I need something that moves.
Frameshift drive charging.
So yeah, that's why I like the bitty ships. Nice. So yeah, I think I was leaning towards Imperial Eagle, but I'm bummed that the build that I had bookmarked is not, like, it just doesn't exist anymore. It's weird. I don't know how that gets borked, you know?
Excuse me, how does one bork?
So, I'll check the Discord to see if somebody put an Imperial Eagle build in there.
Fuel scooping.
Eagle!
That's also the reason I want it, because I'm a big old dork. Because I'm a big old dork. It's mostly because of the maneuverability. Get a crate. Is that a bigger ship? Pete? I'm gonna check Discord. Elite Dangerous Search. You know what? Eagle is probably fine. Fuck the Eagles.
Warning, temperature critical. Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, I think I found something relevant. Let me jump to there. Alright, Discord wants to be annoying now. Imperial Eagle is very hard. Sorry, Discord is overlapping just a bit. Let me just jump away and I'll catch up with you guys. Have a good day, bye. You leaving? Crate Mark 2 or Phantoms?
Temperature critical.
How's the turn radius on that? I specifically had the Eagle because it was recommended to me and my playstyle. Outfit my Eagle for canyon things.
2, 1, engage.
Let me see what I've got in the pinned messages. Different systems, star map. Yeah, I don't think I have any. I think I bookmarked it, but the bookmarks aren't working. Yeah, how's the turn radius on those? Because as I was just saying, I started with the Vulture, and I like being able to pitch quickly. So I got used to that maneuverability, and I tried a Python and absolutely hated it.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I want something that is small and maneuverable.
Frameshift drive charging.
Quiet Drone, how you doing? Basically lurk on silent mode, but yeah, bye. Okay, JP, we'll see you later. They turn far better than a Python, but compared to the turn of a Vulture, how are they compared to that? Are they a medium-sized ship? Are they large ships?
1, engage.
Python with Class A thrusters. You know, I think the other, now that you say that, is I just wanted something that I didn't have to spend time engineering. And then later I would worry about doing a ship with engineering. But just to, like, pick up and go, basically. So I think that's specifically why Eagle was recommended rather than a Furta or something else. But yeah, I remember asking if the Python could ever, like, even if I did all the engineering, if it would live up to
Charging.
the turning of the Eagle, and everyone's like, yeah, no. And I was like, then I don't want it. It's a medium ship? Possibly. Crete Mark II is pretty dang nimble.
3,
We'll see.
1. Engage.
Go for surgery? Gonna get your coconut popped open. Oh shit. Well, I will send all of the good vibes. I'm sorry that you're stressing out about it, but I'm sure that it will go swimmingly, and I hope that you've got a quick recovery afterwards. Started to say no ship will turn as fast as an eagle, so then let me fly an eagle. And besides, after playing Squadrons, I might feel differently. Like, once I get back to the bubble, I might want something that's not quite as zippy. Well, I'll have to see. It's been a long time since I've done combat, so I might just feel differently. Now that I'm a different gamer, you know.
Frameshift drive.
Some of the smallest ships in the game. Yeah. Zip zap zoodle. It's able to pack a punch though, right? Basically, I think it was JP Stahl who recommended it to me. And he has a really good idea of what my playstyle is and the kinds of things that feel nice to me specifically. So I think that's why he recommended what he did. But again, I don't have the build any longer. So that'll be a whole different stream.
Fuel scooping. System scan complete.
Sort of. What do you mean, sort of? Sort of what? Also, I hate to do this.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I'm gonna do one more
Frameshift drive charging.
jump a lump. If you can butt camp on bigger ships, you can take them on, but it'll take a long time to bring anything bigger than a federal gunship down. Well, like I said, we'll have to see. It's been a while since I've done combat, and I might feel differently than when I was playing moons past, you know? I'll probably try out the Eagle and see how I like it. I mean, right now I'm just using a Vulture, so anything's gonna be an upgrade, pretty much. Okay. So we come in and we thwomp.
System scan complete.
I'm just gonna get around this planet. You're looking at my planet? Do you guys, what movie was that? With,
Fuel scoop disengaged.
God, I don't know either of the actors' names. But he goes like, "You looking at my Janet?" For some reason that stuck with me after all these years. Alright, 214 jumps. So we started with 286. So 72 jumps, if I mathed right. Not bad for like an hour and a half or so. Hour and 40. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to skedaddle. I would love to just sit here and play Elite with all of you today and hang out with you guys. But I have to get to work, which means I gotta change into my work clothes and feed myself. I'm starving. But I will be back tomorrow. I don't know what I'm playing yet. It might be Soma. It might be Elite Dangerous. I don't know. You'll just have to come and find out. But I will be live at 6 a.m. tomorrow Pacific. I hope you have an excellent rest of your day. Thank you guys so much for being here. I will find somebody to host, but we're not going to do a raid because I don't have time to talk to anybody. All right, I love you. Bye!